Hi everyone. So I finally felt like setting up some babies for a video. These ones are still in their Halloween outfits, and I don't think I have them in a video. I don't have them in my pictures, so I don't think I did them. If I did, I apologize. But you know what? You get to see some cute babies again. So we have Nino, Pacey, and Paxton, or Paxton and Pacey. I'm not sure who's who. I didn't check their bracelets, and I don't want to get up there and disturb them right now. And then we have Morgan and Victor. So Nino is Nino by, what is her name? Vincenza, something like, I can't remember her name. But she's really popular. Nino's a really popular kid right now, so I'm sure if you look up Nino Reborn Kid, if you want to know who he's by, it'll come up. And then we have Paxton and Pacey, or Pacey and Paxton, and they are the Lily Kit by Denise Farmer. Morgan is, I think she is Asher by Donna Lee. And Victor, I'm still confused since the day I got him. I know he's an Adri Stoety, but I'm not sure if he is Barry or Noel. I get those ones mixed up all the time, and if somebody knows, you can tell me. Is he, I think it's either Barry or Noel, but I named him Victor. So yeah, those are a few babies that I have still dressed in Halloween. I'm going to dress some more babies for Christmas in a little bit, because I decided I want to go through my Christmas clothes and see, what sizes I have, what sizes I might need to get more of, what sizes I maybe have too many of and can set them aside to maybe sell for next year, or I guess this year. It's like January something, 2023. I think we're in our second week of January. I can't remember. Whatever. So yeah, things have been okay for me. Work is pretty good except for one thing with the new owner. He instead of doing direct deposit, he gives us checks now, like an actual physical check. And they forgot to give me my check on Friday, and I wasn't in again this week until Tuesday. And the manager, he wasn't in, and the owner was in, and he was like, I don't know where the paychecks are. They're around here somewhere. So then I didn't get my paycheck till Wednesday. So I finally got my paycheck Wednesday, which was yesterday. Put it in the bank. I actually go to the actual bank and I put it in because my manager was telling me and showing me that he just takes a picture of his check and he deposits it that way. But I don't really understand that. I'm old, okay? I'm 46. My manager he's a 22-year-old kid. But I'm like, I don't know. Then I didn't get a chance to ask him. Maybe someone here can tell me, what do you do with if you deposit a check by taking a picture, then what do you do with your actual physical check? I don't know. Can someone please enlighten me on that? So yeah, those are, as I said, a few of the babies for Halloween. I think I will do a few more babies for Christmas, and then I gotta get ready for bed soon because I'm an old lady and I have to work in the morning. And my friend is like, oh, boo-hoo for you. You have to work at 10 a.m. I'm like, I still have to work, like, whatever. Oh, and I've been having trouble with another so-called friend. I haven't hung out with her in about 2 or 3 years because she's a bit much. She claims not to be racist, but she is racist against East Indians. We have a lot of people that are from India coming to our city to go to college, and one of them happens to be my manager. I'm not racist, but then insert racist comment about East Indians here, especially the college students. And I'm like, what did they do? Take the same bus as you? Like, who cares? I'm just that kind of person, like, who cares what someone's race is? And she is, now, I guess, believing that she is native when she's got really pale skin, but whatever. So she only wants to, I guess, hang out with people that are native. And I mean, I have very pale skin too, but I know that as far as I know, I'm not native. My ancestors came from England and Ireland. My mom's family came from England way back when, and my dad's family came from Ireland. But unfortunately, when I think about it, I'm like, sadly, we all probably have, people that have been in Canada, or I guess even the USA for, generations, like way back when. Um, Probably all have some native in them because, people came over, which I think was mostly men, and they probably did what they wanted with the women, if you know what I mean, with the native women that were here. And I'm like, whether they wanted to or not. I have a friend who is native. She was my PSW, actually, personal support worker. And I have a personal support worker, as I said, I had a stroke last year in February, and she comes once a week for a few hours and helps me do my housework and stuff. And she is native, and I tell her about my friend, being all like racist about the East Indians, and my friend was upset one day. Well, friend, not friend, the racist one. Um, on the bus there was a woman and a child, and they were East Indian. And my friend had a few bags of groceries with her, and the bus was like really crowded. And my friend, no offense, but she's a really big girl. She takes up about at least a seat and a half, if not 3/4. So she was upset that there was an East Indian woman and her child sitting beside her on the bus, and she couldn't put her groceries on the seat beside her because this little boy was sitting there. And she was all like mad about it. She didn't say anything till we got off. She used to live just 2 streets over from me, so we used to, go grocery shopping and stuff together. Um, but I called her out on it. I'm like, so what? Like, he's this little child who is maybe 5 or 6, give or take, and he's wearing a turban, so probably East Indian. But whatever, something like that is just so irrelevant to me. So I know that she loves natives and like First Nation people. And I said to her, what if that child had been a native? Would then you put up such a fuss about this? I'm like, are you just putting up a fuss because he is an East Indian? Oh, I'm not racist, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, a while ago you were being racist about East Indians on the bus. Oh, and speaking of her being racist and the East Indians, this was kind of funny. So she was spewing off a racist comment the one day. And there's a lot of East Indian people in this city going to college, as I said. So she's like insulting, I don't know if she was insulting this one guy in particular or if it was just East Indians in general. I can't remember. But so then he turns around and he, I guess what you call fat shamed her because she's a big girl. And she goes, oh, you can't do that, blah, 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 blah. That's like fat shaming or whatever. And I called her out on it. I said, what he's doing is really no different than you being racist towards him. oh, well, she calls them sizest, buttholes. I won't say the actual word, but you guys know what I mean. And she loves to use that word sizest, like as in, people are racist or whatever. Well, I guess they're sizest if they discriminate against you for your size or something. I don't know. But I haven't really hung out with her in about 2.5, maybe 3 years. Not a lot, anyway. If I see her on the bus or see her out and about, I'm, generally polite to her. But she just always, it's been peaceful without her. She has mental illness and leaves it untreated, will not admit that she has a mental illness. She honestly believes that she is the next Virgin Mary. She believes that one day this guy that she keeps having one night stands with is the father of the second coming of Christ, and she will be the mother. I'm like, but wait a minute, I thought all you needed was our Heavenly Father. And I was like, that's what the Bible says. Well, no, I think that Joseph was the actual father and the Bible's wrong and blah, blah, blah. She kind of makes up her own religious beliefs, taking, bits and pieces of different religions, like a little bit of, like Wiccan, Christianity, shamanism, I don't know, a couple of different ones, well, more than a couple, and she kind of meshes them all into one, which, whatever, if that's what you want to do, but, I think she is mentally ill for thinking that she's the next Virgin Mary. She's definitely not a virgin. She will sleep with just about everyone, and, except for East Indians, I guess, I don't know, because she hates them. And my manager is an East Indian, and he saw her out and about one day, and he was like, oh, I saw this girl, and I showed him, like, because I have her on my Facebook, and I showed him her Facebook picture. I'm like, is this the girl? He's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, oh, God, I know her. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, I used to be friends with her, but I said I don't really hang out with her much anymore. Also, she thinks that COVID is a big hoax, and it's the government trying to control us. She refuses to wear a mask, refuses to get vaccinated, and whatever, whatever you want to do. So that was a reason for me to kind of stay away from her, because of the anti-vax, anti-mask thing, because I believe that COVID is real. When it was required, I was wearing a mask in public, and I've had 2 out of 3 of my vaccinations, and I am set to get my 3rd one soon. So, anyways, I'm just kind of rambling, so I will end this video, and I will get some babies dressed for Christmas. Bye for now.